What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, what is moon phases? What does it mean because the moon travels every 2 to 3 days through the zodiac signs? So, what does the moon phase mean? So, like today, April the 15th, the moon is in the sign of Cancer, and then tomorrow it's going to be in the sign of Leo. Cancer energy represents family and relatives, right? So, and the moon is about our feelings and how we feel. So, depending on the energy that you have in your feelings, which I talked about, is going to help you understand when the moon travels through different zodiac signs. While the moon is traveling through different zodiac signs, is traveling through different energies. And so, this is going to change our feelings. And this is why, depending on what type of energy you have in your moon, how your feelings it's like an emotional roller coaster. It's like your feeling, you might feel this way one day, you might feel this way another day. And I went out on a limb and, did something that I had no thought of doing prior to, which was a subscriber appreciation day. And a lot of times, the energy precedes itself. So, although today, if you go on astroseek.com, Astro, ASTRO, Seek, SEEK.com, you can look at the moon phases and get more information and insight as to what energy and how the moon affects us all, because it affects our emotions. And like I talked about in my video about Mercury retrograde, how energy precedes us sometimes. It shows up before it shows up. So although the energy of the moon is supposed to be in Cancer, we're feeling that Leo energy and in our feelings. So Leo represents the sun is being seen and things like that. And if you're not paying attention, you won't even know. So I'm looking at it like, for me, because I'm looking at the situation and I'm saying to myself, okay, when I make videos, I do it with the intent to help raise the vibration, because that's my calling, to teach and to share knowledge that I've gathered that helped me grow in my life and share it with others, whether it came from another party or whatever. I don't share for clout. I don't do it for those type of reasons. This is the information that I genuinely listened and it helped lift me and it helped me grow, and I share it with others because you may get something out of it. I don't do it for clout. But something my spirit just told me to, go look at the moon phase, because, I opened up myself to comments and no one commented, which I'm used to that, lack of communication in relationships. It is what it is. I'm just used to it. So it won't hurt my feelings if people don't want to ask me any questions. It's like, oh, well, I'm still going to continue to do the work that God called me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my mother always tell me, one monkey don't stop no show. And I don't say that to offend anyone. If you don't have a question, you don't have one. I'm still going to keep going. But something told me in my spirit to look up the moon phase. And I said, no wonder I did that, because the planets control human behavior. And I wasn't even paying attention, even though I know about moon phases and all that. I wasn't paying attention that my feelings I'm feeling that Leo energy where it's like, you're being pushed to put yourself out there. And I actually, if you go on astroseek.com and you look at, for tomorrow's date, April 16th, Tuesday, the moon is going to be in Leo, and it's like you have to put yourself in a position to, be criticized or whatever. And when it's like, when you open yourself up to communication and it's like, well, people don't say anything, that's the answer right there. They don't need to say anything, because you're not saying anything, or whatever is telling me what I need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's like no answer is an answer. No response is a response. No, that means you don't want to ask me a question. It's okay. You know, because I've grown so much on this journey, it's like I can't allow a lot of things to affect me because I have that empathic, nature about me, and it's God given and I can't help it. I could tell how people feel a lot of times, but I don't want to take those feelings on and let them become mine, because when you're an empath, it's easy for that to happen. It's like silent projection. It's like, okay, I feel this from people, they're not saying anything, and well, I would interpret it and it end up being my feelings, and it's not my feelings because I don't feel like that. I was genuinely wanting to show my appreciation because I feel like people are listening to me because they genuinely want to hear what I'm saying. I don't know why people are listening. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, because I can't think too much. But then when I looked at AstroSeek and I'm looking at the moon phase for Cancer, and it's saying like, soul family is when your vibe attract your tribe. So depending on who's listening to me, it could be people I know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Only God knows. But whatever the case is, it's like it all makes sense. And when you look at the moon phase, it's like it helps you evolve. I'm telling you, you have to. Astrology is going to help you. I'm literally putting it out there. Like you you will like literally understand your feelings. You will not let things get to you when they start feeling like they're trying to get to you, and you sit in a certain feeling and you're like, okay, I feel something. I don't know why I feel this. I feel it, but I'm gonna let it go because I don't want to hold on to this feeling because it's not mine. I don't know where it came from. It's not mine though. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I went to the website, because I'm a Gemini and I just look up information, I can't help it. And I look up it. I said, let me look at the moon phase and let me see where the moon at, because I'm feeling something and I don't know why I'm feeling this. And then I see it and I'm like, okay, so it's a cross between Cancer and Leo. The energy is mingled, and I'm an empath, so I'm feeling both of these energies. And I said, no wonder I put myself out there like that, because the energy pushed me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm trying to get attention, even though it's like that is Leo energy, is my feelings. I was doing it wholeheartedly and genuinely, but the planet caused me to do it. And then it's also a sign from God to say, look, you are literally showing your subscribers when you talked about, lack of communication and relationships, and you gave the outlet for people to communicate and they chose not to. This is showing them that you're telling the truth. So it's like God works in mysterious ways. And when you listen to your spirit, you don't know why your spirit is telling you to do certain things, because your spirit is being guided by God. And you will only do what your spirit tell you to do if you're vibrating high enough and you trust your spirit. You know what I'm saying? I just listened to my spirit. My spirit told me to do it and I did it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know why, because you never know why. You only get the revelation after you've done it. And it's like now I have to share that with you because that's my purpose to share, and it's like I'm sharing this information with you not to make anyone that's listening feel bad or anything. Don't take it in that way. It's showing you a lot of things at one time. It's like killing three birds with one stone. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. It's like I'm showing you that, I do receive lack of communication. And in relationships, I created an outlet for anyone to ask me a question. All I asked was to be respectful. And so I got crickets. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm still going to keep going. But that by me doing that is showing you that I'm telling the truth about lack of communication and relationships. Also, it shows that planets affect human behavior. I did it because the moon is in Leo tomorrow, but energy precedes itself a lot of times. You feel the energy before the energy shows up. So even though it's like it's phasing out of Cancer. The moon in Cancer is going into Leo because that's a zodiac sign after Cancer. I'm in that energy and I feel it already. And so me doing that video about thank you to my subscribers, the planet actually pushed me into doing that. So it's like astrology is real, and it's like it's fun, and it help you understand why we do what we do. And I just love it. And it's like I can't help but show and share this knowledge with others. And I hope that you you at least like tap into it and see how it works in your life. It can help you a whole lot. It can help you heal and get over things that you may end up feeling, and you don't know why you're feeling it, because the moon changes cycles every 2 days, and you don't even know why you're feeling a certain way. But once you understand that it's the energy that has, a lot of times it don't really even have anything to do with you. It's just the moon changes cycles. It's like a woman. That's what women, feminine energy comes from the moon. It's like we have our menstrual cycles, and we get moody and crabby a lot of times. When that happens, we don't know it, but we don't understand it. But it's because it's the moon. It changes cycles every 2 to 3 days, and it passes through different energies. And depending on your energy and the energy that the moon is passing through, is going to determine how it's going to affect you and how you're going to react while you're in your feelings. And this is evolution and growth. It's like, dang, I'm really starting to see why I do the things that I do. And I had no idea that it was because the moon was in Leo that that I made that video. And it's like, glory be to God, because I'm glad that, I did it. And, it's literally showing my subscribers that I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honest. I'm like literally telling you the truth. And you bear witness to it, because you could clearly see how many views I have on that video and no comments. If you actually click on it to see, there's no comments. So it is lack of communication in my relationships, even on this channel. So I'm telling the truth about that. And it's not like I'm trying to prove myself. I didn't know my spirit why God told me to do it. God wanted me to show the people, obviously, because God knows best. You just got to trust your spirit and do what your spirit tell you to do, and you'll understand, and God will give you revelation after you do what you're told what to do. So I just wanted to share that, and I feel really glad, and I feel really good about me just even finding this information out and being able to share that with you all. And I hope this message serves you well. And I holla though. One love. Peace.